What's Your David? Part 2. Good morning. Thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. Several weeks back, I talked about the book 10x is easier than 2x, and we talked about What's Your David, where Michelangelo took his block of granite, got very clear on his David, and carved away everything else that wasn't David. And I have a client we had this discussion that he was kind of teeter-tottering on this idea he had, and I simply asked him, is this your David? And his answer was yes, and we talked about getting rid of everything that wasn't about his David. So he got super clear on his David. So interesting to say, a week later, he had a conversation with this gentleman that he just happened to share his David, his story, where he was going, what he was creating. And this gentleman was in flux working for an organization that just recently got bought out by a hedge fund where it went from culture focus to bottom line focus. And he wasn't feeling like he was being rewarded for all this work he put in place to help this company to get extremely successful. And so when he heard this story from my client about what he was creating and where he's going, he started participating in ideas of how to take it to the next level, what he can bring to the table, what he's done with this former organization. And as I'm having this call with my client, he's telling me this is almost too good to be true, that I'm reading 10x and I'm getting clear on what's my David, and I'm looking and I'm getting clear on the who, and then all of a sudden I'm having this conversation with this gentleman. And this conversation is going on for weeks, of which this gentleman is going to end up being a partner of my client to help him take this idea to the next level. And my client mentioned, he goes, this has to be coincidence. I'm like, no, it wasn't. How long did it take for him to show up once you got clear on your David? He goes, it was within a week. Exactly. And that's What's Your David Part 2. And that is how it works, ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurs, business owners. When you get crystal clear on exactly what it looks like, your brand, your culture, your organization, who it serves, and realize like, this is my lane, all of a sudden that clarity, that message goes to the universe picks it up and finds the people that need to be by your side to help you accomplish that. Some of you may believe it, some of you may not. It doesn't matter. But once he got crystal clear and made a decision, yes, this is my David, this is where I'm going, this is what I need, all of a sudden his who just happened to coincidentally show up within a week. Coincidence? I think not. So if you haven't got quite clear on your David yet, it's time to get clear. And then you never know what and who could show up to help you get that David. I hope this has been helpful. As always, I want to thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. I want to wish you a productive, profitable week. Go get them. I'll see you next Monday.